Well, hey, good looking. You want to see what we have cooking today? Well, grab a hold of that vine and swing on into my kitchen and let's get cooking. Good looking. Today, we're going to be making a Reuben Pot Pie. Now, I had so much fun doing a pot pie challenge in the cast iron pan with Angie's Pantry that I wanted to turn it into the never-ending cast iron pot pie challenge. So now if you have a cast iron pan and you have one heck of a pot pie recipe, be sure to upload yours today and join Angie and I. Using my food processor again. Now I'm going to be using 1/3 cup of flour. Go ahead and put that all in. And then we're going to be adding 1/4 cup of rye flour, 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Make sure it's powder. One-4 teaspoon caraway seeds. 1/8 teaspoon salt. Now before I add my butter and stuff, I like to sit there and give this just a few zips on my food processor to make everything all incorporate well. So I'm going to sit there and go ahead. Okay, now I'm going to sit there and go ahead and I'm going to chop up my 2 tablespoons of butter, and we're going to sit there and add that and give it a few more zips. Let's go ahead and add the first little hunk. Now I'm going to keep doing that until I have all my butter incorporated into the flour mixture. Okay, all the butter has been mixed into the flour mixture until it's nice and like it feels like cornmeal, I guess. Now we're going to sit there and crack our egg open, and we're going to add that as well. Now I'm going to give that a few zips too. Now let's go ahead and add 1 tablespoon of half and half and mix that all in. And these also are going to be drop biscuits. Now let's go on to the Reubens. Now this is going to give you about 4 good size biscuits. Now if you want more, go ahead and double the recipe, but I'm just going to use what I need in this one batch here. And well, let's get making that Reuben Pot Pie. I already went ahead. I made up my Rye Biscuits. They're sitting here waiting to go on top of what we're going to be putting in our cast iron pan here. I have my cutting board out. I have my knife over here because we're going to sit there and go ahead and we're going to cut up the pastrami here. And you're going to want to cut that up into, nice little thin strips or chunks, however you want it, but it needs to get cut up. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to cut mine up right away. As you see, I went ahead and I cut up all of the pastrami. So go ahead, add all that to your cast iron pan. I want you to open up and I want you to cube the cream cheese up. Add that. Alright, let's go ahead and add 3 tablespoons of the remoulade sauce. Let's add the Swiss cheese. And we're going to add a little less than half of this package of sauerkraut. But before I even add it, I'm going to take it over to my sink. I'm going to put it in a colander and I'm going to rinse it a good 3 times. And then I'm going to add it to this. Alright, let's add some of that sauerkraut. I'm going to go get some more. Let's add some more of that goodness. Okay, now I just grabbed a spatula and I'm just going to kind of give everything a little mix. And then we're going to put this inside the 400-degree oven and we're going to let everything kind of warm up and let the cheeses all start to melt. Okay, I mixed it all up and now I'm going to place this into the 400-degree oven. And I think it's going to cook for maybe about 20 minutes. And we're going to take a look-see at it then. Alright, I'm going to pull it out of the oven. We're going to sit there and see how it's looking. And I think it's looking really good. And I think we're going to go ahead and put the biscuits all on top. Biscuits. And we're just going to sit there and put little dollops all around. So I want you to do the same thing. I'll see you when I'm all done putting the little dollops of biscuit all around. Alright, we have all the Rye Biscuits on top of our Reuben Pot Pie. And now we're going to sit there and go ahead, put it back in that hot oven. And we're going to bake it an additional 10 to 12 minutes. Alright, the oven just went off, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to quick pull it out. And there you go. That's how easy it is to make a Reuben Pot Pie. So if you like what you saw here today, please go down below, hit that like button, go up above, hit that subscribe button, tap that little bell. That way you'll always be notified every time I put out a new video. And most of all, I want to thank each and every one of you for taking the time to watch my video. And y'all come back now, you hear? Now y'all don't forget about that never-ending cast iron pot pie challenge. And I think what would be better to sit there and to start it off but by asking Homestead Tessie, Sherry over at Two Family Homestead, Country Girl, Cooking with Cricket, and Wanda from Crazy Days to join in on this never-ending cast iron pot pie challenge. And of course, I have to challenge each and every one of yous. Now, if you have a camera, upload it. Show me yours. Share it with all of us out here in YouTube land. We would all love to see it.